What if there is something about the way that we dance that bears within it a secret about how we should live and take up space? Baby, that is one of my favorite quotes from Black News Terms and Conditions. I have watched Black News Terms and Conditions by the great Kahlil Joseph 3 times now, and baby, I am still unpacking this cinematic masterpiece. Watching this film feels like you are standing in a museum in front of the most beautiful art piece and asking yourself, what does this mean for me? While having conversations with other art lovers and understanding their perspective and their experience, because this film is so layered. Now, before I get into the lessons and symbolism of this film, I have to first acknowledge the creator of this beautiful art, and that is the great Kahlil Joseph. Now, if you aren't familiar with Kahlil Joseph, you might be familiar with some of his work, especially if you are a part of the Beehive, baby, because he is one of the beings that is responsible for Lemonade, the film. So if you appreciated the way various forms of media, including present and historical footage, as well as photographs and music and so much more, was layered to tell a story in Lemonade, the film, you will absolutely appreciate Black News Terms and Conditions. What I love about Black News Terms and Conditions is that it is bringing Africana, the encyclopedia of the African and African American experience, to life. And it is using various forms of Black media, including photography, clips from social media, present day and historical footage, and so much more, to tell the stories of Black history and the Black experience all throughout the diaspora that is documented in this book. And I love the way they executed this, because they actually took the time to cite the specific page number in the book where the historical event or person can be found. That way, while you are watching the story unfold via live footage in front of you in the film, you can actually follow along if you have a copy of the encyclopedia. I love that. And when I say historical figures, I'm talking about people like Malcolm X, Angela Davis, Assata Shakur, Fela Kuti, Sun Ra. They talk about the Rastafarian movement. Of course, they talk about Marcus Garvey and the Garveyite movement, the whole Back to Africa movement and how that unfolded. They talk about the parade. They talk about so much, y'all. It is good. One of the historical figures whose story they did an excellent job of bringing to life in Black News Terms and Conditions is the great ancestor W.E.B. Du Bois. As I mentioned earlier, the film is centered around Africana, the encyclopedia of the African and African American experience, which is a book that was founded by and deeply inspired by W.E.B. Du Bois. And to really bring his story to life, they used a variety of different types of media, including some reimagining. They had this actor play W.E.B. Du Bois to really show us what his life journey was like, especially key moments like him having the idea to do the encyclopedia of the African and African American experience, as well as his journey through the Philadelphia Negro study. The Philadelphia Negro is a social study that was conducted by W.E.B. Du Bois. During this study, he spent over 835 hours talking to over 5,000 Black people with the intention to study the disparities and conditions that were a part of the Black experience. Now, he wanted to know about the Black experience as a whole. So he would ask them things like, how are you living? Are you happy? How is healthcare for you? How is your food? How is food shopping? He would ask them about their life and the conditions that they were living and being subjected to. And his intention of the Philadelphia Negro study was to really prove that the conditions of Black people was a result of systemic oppression and not due to a character disparity. He wanted to prove that you cannot blame Black people for the disparities that they have had to face and are still facing, that are the result of racism and systemic oppression, generation to generation to generation. And he did a great job doing that. In addition to proving that there wasn't some type of character flaw of Black people that was leading to the disparities and conditions that a lot of Black people were affected by, he also proved that within those conditions, Black people had created their own advancements in their own infrastructure and really had found a way to retain their culture, their wellness, and their joy in the midst of intentional destruction and disparities. And of course, the film doesn't just stop there when it comes to telling the story of the great ancestor W.E.B. Du Bois. They also acknowledged President Kwame Nkrumah, who was a close friend of Du Bois, and invited him to return to Africa to live, where he actually took him up on that offer. Before his final transition, Du Bois and his wife repatriated or returned to live in Ghana, West Africa, where he was able to deeply connect with his ancestors. Now, he never got a chance to finish the encyclopedia of the African and African American experience known as Africana. However, it was later published in 1999 by Henry Louis Gates. And of course, one of my favorite parts of the film is when they talk about African spirituality. I love how they mentioned how African spirituality in the continent is still being practiced all throughout the diaspora, especially Ifa tradition, which is based in Nigeria. More specifically, they focused on the Orisha Eshu and how when the colonizers came to the continent, they stole the concept of the devil from Ifa tradition by turning Eshu into this evil being, and that is still being believed by a lot of people who practice Christianity today. And let's be clear, they taught me a lot of new information about African spirituality that I wasn't even aware of. For example, they talked about the Boli, which is a spiritual statue belonging to the Bomana nation in Mali, and the Boli carries Nyama, which is essentially life force energy, and disperses it for good amongst the people. Baby, I was doing my Googles after that. I said, what is the Boli? And let me learn more. They even talked about initiations and sacrifices and so much more. I love the way African spirituality from the continent all throughout the diaspora is explained in the documentary, because it's from a standpoint of respect and honoring the traditions of our ancestors, while also challenging some of the practices that's based in religion that a lot of us have been conditioned to believe is the only way. I really loved how it was a respectful challenge, but a challenge nonetheless. And when the quote, "What if there is something in the way that we dance that bears within it a secret about how we should live and take up space," came up in the documentary, I literally had to take a deep breath and step back and really contemplate that thought. And that quote came up when they were honoring our cultural practice of the appreciation of music and dance, and how we tell stories in our dances, how we align with spirit and practice spirituality within our dances, how we exchange energy within our dances, within our drums and music, how the drum for the Black community itself has been a stronghold in our oral traditions and essence as a whole. I really love the appreciation for music, again, starting on the continent, but maintaining its stronghold on the culture all throughout the diaspora. They explained that brilliantly in the film. Another one of my favorite parts of Black News Terms and Conditions, and honestly one of the favorites that actually feels deeply personal to me, is how the visionary and creator of the film, Kahlil Joseph, incorporated his own story while telling these historical events. And he did this by showing beautiful photos of historical brownstones in Harlem while acknowledging the value of Harlem when it comes to Black culture, especially in America. He also showed actual footage from the Million Man March while telling the story of how his own father attended the Million Man March. Kahlil intricately and delicately weaving in his own story while talking about these historical events and figures was a reminder to me that we are a part of Black history. We are making Black history. As we are presently living our beautiful Black experiences, we will one day be in the textbooks and be in the encyclopedia. So what are you doing with that time? What am I doing with that time? I literally was calling my friends like, hey, we are living history today. Let's make it worth it, baby. Black News Terms and Conditions is a cinematic masterpiece that is beautifully record-keeping in telling the story of the Black experience while highlighting all of our cultural nuance and our cultural preservation from the continent of Africa and all throughout the diaspora. This film is full of lessons, it's full of spiritual symbolism, it's full of cinematic beauty via various forms of Black media. There were multiple scenes that came up, like clips from music videos that I watched growing up, old clips from historical events. There were so many moments that I was like, wow, I was there. And also, wow, I had ancestors who were there. Y'all, it is deeply, deeply, deeply rooted and deeply, deeply for us. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Much love, y'all.